club. It's gonna be awesome. Me and my friends, my amigos, we all have our controllers. We play in the house. Play in the house with the party because of our Amico. But there's no party without you. And that's why Amico. It's gonna be a blast. It's the party all night. It's a party all weekend. Because we got Amicos and friends. Since April, I got my Amico in the mail. I got my Founder Edition. Man, I'm sure maybe you're jealous. Well, you can just go on that website. I get an Amico for you. It can be the purple or the GTO red. I got a Founder Edition. I know you had to buy it before. But I know I'm lucky because I was following Tommy on Facebook. Yeah. Now it's not the same anymore, man. I make tons of friends, tons of amigos. And what you do with your PlayStation 2?
Yeah, I understand, man, but like I'm sure we're gonna see Tommy again. I don't feel any burn us either at all.
Yeah,
I just think Phil's kind of handling stuff right now, you know, as far as and Tommy hasn't gone anywhere. He's still, you know,
Phil has an Amico-centric fan base still.
Well, you can't squeeze water from a rock so cold, and you can't expect Bill Adams to come back and cheer you up. And when Tommy Tallarico's gone, it sucks. Well, enough's enough. Oh, it's really enough. Amico forever. I think you guys better try to get your shit together. Amico forever. Yeah, you might get a demo unit, but your console should be never. Amico forever. I think you guys better try to get your shit together. Amico forever. Yeah, you might get a demo unit, but your console should be never. On and on and on. It just goes on and on and on. The physical games were useless from the start. Is he breaking world records, or is he just breaking your heart? The pandemic gets you only go so far. Take a circuit card or an air guitar. Amico forever. I think you guys had better try to get your shit together. Amico forever. Yeah, you might get a demo unit, but your console should be never. Amico forever. I think you guys had better try to get your shit together. Amico forever. Yeah, you might get a demo unit, but your console should be never. On and on and on. It just goes on and on and on.
And you can be pissed at me if you want. That's fine. I can't fix it. We can't fix it.
yeah,
And
unfortunately,
I'm not going to sit here week in and week out and discuss this with you guys at this point, okay? I understand you are upset. I want you to get your refund. I do. If you want a refund, I want you to get it. But also understand, I have zero control over that. And so nobody here has any control over this. We can't answer it. We can't forward the password. We can't do anything with it. Take it to them. Your problem is with them. Take it to them. Try to talk to them. I can't fix it. I can't.
yeah, it does get frustrating because I know a lot of people are like, hey, what's going on? Like, other than the updates that we get, and you know, and my occasional reach out to go, hey, what's, you know, anything we could say? Maybe we got a show coming up. Like,
Amico forever. I think you guys had better try to get your shit together. Amico forever. Yeah, you might get a demo unit, but your console should be never, never.
What's up, meatbags? It is I, TGD Game Studios, the totally good dude. And of course, this is Amico Forever. And as you can see by the thumbnail of this particular episode, we are supposed to have a special guest, none other than our favorite Amico, Francois Tremblay, singer, songwriter, Amico evangelist. He's supposed to be here live in the studio. Now, I know, there are some doubters. There are some doubters out there that are saying, no, it's a troll job. It's not going to happen. Tony was not able to get Francois. You know, he doesn't have that kind of pull. But we're going to start at the top of the show off with exactly how we got Francois Tremblay to agree to come on Amico Forever. So let's go ahead and pull up the receipts. You know, I love my receipts. I love. So here it is. This video is Intellivision Amico to change the world and how people play. We Want Tommy Back by Mr. Francois Tremblay 20 hours ago. And so we're going to play the video. We're going to see what Francois has to say and how it led to him agreeing to be here tonight.
What's up, amigos? I just wanted you to realize how serious is the Intellivision Amico. You know, it's a console that wants to be on the market with the big three, guys. Now it will become, the big four eventually.
Yeah, see, Francois is right. Eventually, it's going to become the big four. And then somewhere down the line, it's going to be the big one as Amico dominates the market. 3 billion potential market, right? 3 billion potential customers, 3 billion potential Amigos. Man, I don't know how I'm going to win these local Astro Smash tournaments with so many people playing Astro Smash and Shark. It's going to be quite the accomplishment to get that little certificate in the mail saying, Tony, you are the best Astro Smasher in the region, in the county, in the state, in the world. Oh, it's going to be so sweet having that bad boy up on my wall. All the prestige, all the honor that comes with being the best. Out of 3 billion potential Astro Smash players, Tony TGD is going to have that. I'm going to have that certificate. I don't care what you guys in the chat say. I'm going to win it. Because we know, hands down, I am the best gamer ever, right?
Because Amico will have its space, and we are at the beginning of this project. Few people know about Amico, just you and I and hundreds of people online, but that's not many. The marketing didn't happen yet. So, they're just arranging things into a release. We already have a console, so it's amazing. That's why I'm so passionate about this, guys. I realize how big it is.
He realizes how big it is. I mean, come on. Don't you haters that are probably hate watching, I'm sure that there's people hate watching this, upset that Nintendo's about to collapse, Sony's about to go down, Xbox just got slapped by the UK government and it's about to get slapped again by Intellivision. All you haters are sitting there in your sad, pathetic basements, hate watching this video, hate watching the Amigos coming together, having fun, having a good time. You guys are so afraid. I can feel it in my bones. Me and Francois, we know as soon as that real marketing starts, as soon as the rest of the world knows what we know about Amico, it's over. It's over for those other game companies.
And how important it is because of the mission of Amico in the games. So realize, guys, that you are the first to hear about the Amico. And they will have investors in the future, It may take some time. They will have the investors.
Francois is right. There's probably investors lining up. The reason why Intellivision has not secured an investor. People think that no one's interested. No, the truth is they haven't got an investor because so many are interested. They're allowing them to fight it out amongst themselves. They said, all right, guys, you guys fight it out amongst yourselves and figure out which one of you wants to put the biggest amount of capital into Intellivision, and we'll go with you. Once you guys have figured it out amongst yourselves, we'll get involved, right? Intellivision doesn't want to play favorites. It doesn't want to just pick, somebody because they like them, they're friends with them. They want the best deal. So, the investors are coming. They're coming. They're lining up around the block. Trust me.
It will happen, guys. We need this console. It's midnight.
Yeah, see, Alvarado says right there, we're swatting investors away. It's
I
insanity.
wanted to
It's
say,
insanity.
stay Amico. Stay a passionate gamer. I know it's not the same games nowadays. Stay a passionate gamers. Stay a
Hey, what's
good
up, Ocean?
gamer.
Hope everything's well with
Watch
you, too, my amico.
the channel of Smash JT.
See, look at Francois still promoting Smash JT. Even though Smash is an ungrateful hater, I think Francois is not up to date. We got to send him the latest haters list, but Smash JT is definitely not a person that you want to watch.
Papa Pete.
Papa Pete can sit on it too. He's given up. Papa Pete has given up. Not us. We're still standing.
DJC.
DJC gave it up. We had to take Amico Forever from him because he gave it up. Obviously, Francois, you're a little behind on the happenings, but it's okay. We'll bring you up to speed.
Generational Gamer.
Generational Gamer, he's been gone for a while.
OEB Pete. Where is he?
OEB Pete, he's in the ether.
Where is OEB Pete? Please, if you watch this video, OEB Pete, if you watch this video, let me know. I mean, we need to get all together again. This project, we need to believe in it. There's no reason to not believe in this project. People say, they lack money, blah blah. It's a startup. Like, it's like a ship going in the ocean, and there are waves, and then you have PlayStation, Sony, the big ship, the big ship, like the big three. They're a big ship, but Amico, is a very
Amico's the little engine that could, the little tugboat, right? Sony might be a big ship, an ocean liner. But when that ocean liner breaks down because they don't have family-friendly games, who do they call? They don't call another ocean liner, right? They don't call a battleship or a destroyer or a submarine or an aircraft carrier. No, they call a tugboat, a small little tugboat. And that's what Amico is. Amico is a small tugboat on the ocean, pulling the industry in the direction it needs to go. The industry is just floating without an engine, floating on the sea of gamers, and the tugboat called Amico is going to pull it to the nearest harbor, the harbor of friendship, the harbor of getting together, family, fun, safe. That's where Amico's taking it, to safe harbor, right? Sensible, affordable family entertainment. That's Amico, and that's where we're bringing it.
nice ship. Even if it's smaller, like it will take its space, for sure, because it's very convenient to everybody. Everybody. Come on, let's dance. Imagine the parties we'll do. Like, imagine this TV. We just install the Amico, right?
Could you imagine Amico installed on that beautiful TV? Everybody gathered around, everybody just having a good time. People you don't know, neighbors, people from, outside, hearing all the laughter, all the fun, just being drawn to this place of business to play the Amico. I can't wait. I can't wait for that day. But I know I have to wait. I have to be a good little Amico, and I have to wait until we're blessed with the launch of the Intellivision Amico. I'm waiting, Francois. Me and you right there, buddy.
And we just play everybody together. Like, you sit here, I sit here, another person sits here. We just have fun, everybody. We don't know each other. We just play, but we love the game, and then we play together. This is just great. And we miss Tommy Tarico. Please, Tommy, if you listen to this video, we want you back. We need you. We need you. and hopefully we'll be back soon. Let's take again this project and bring it to its accomplishment, and then the release will be amazing, guys. Stay amico. So I like sometimes to make video to talk with you guys because game is about social. Game is about fun. Fun is about social, special.
That's right. The games are about being social and fun is social, and social is fun. That's why Amico is going to be successful. We got 20 people watching right now, 20 Amigos. I want you to reach out, touch your monitor right now. Reach out with your hand, touch your monitor, and I'm going to touch my monitor with my hand, and together we're going to feel the power of togetherness, the power of social entertainment, the fun. Can you feel it? My energy transferring through your computer screen, going into your body. You can feel the energy of Amico, the power of Amico coursing through you. And we're going to believe, we're going to will the Amico into existence because we know it is the greatest console ever. Can you feel it out there? I know you can. I can feel it. I can feel your positive energy, and I'm giving it right back to you. That was a beautiful moment. Beautiful.
You'll have fun alone. Cloudy Mountain alone. I mean, on any games alone, and then you can share your score in the group. It's already very community oriented. It will be even more. So stay amico, stay chill. See you soon. And I'm going to watch Amico Forever next episode. And
you see that? He's going to watch Amico Forever. And this is the part we were waiting for. This is the part where yours truly gets involved.
I'll participate. I want to participate to some channels that invite me. I want to go with you and talk with you online. Your channel, that would be great. It'd be fun. Even make some songs on live.
It'll be great fun when you make songs live. Could you imagine that? Francois here live making songs, Amico Forever.
Singing some song like "You Are My Amico, desire, believe when I say I need to go now," because they're closing now. Closing time.
That's a different song, Francois.
Turn on the lights on over every amico. Closing time. There's no time. Nah, I forgot the lyrics. I know who I want to bring home. I know who I want to bring home. It's my amico. Take care. Bye-bye.
So there you go. That's I was sent that video and they said, hey, Francois wants to reach out. He wants to get on Amico Forever. And so I went into the comments and I left a comment for Francois. As you can see on the screen here, it says, Amico Forever tomorrow on my channel. You are invited to be on the panel. Francois replies, okay, let me know how to join. I said, show up in the chat and I will put a link. You can click to join. And right there in the pinned comment, Francois, if you're listening, if you've made it in time, there's the link. You click it. You set up your StreamYards. And then I put you in. And then we talk Amico. And I said it's 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. Francois says, perfect. And of course, Robbie JVC, he's popping in there. Amico Forever, Amico for life. That's right. Others might have given up the Amico. Others might have tucked tail and ran. You know, when the seas got rough, others took their ships and ported them, but not us. We're out there in the storm, riding those waves, looking the hurricane right in its eye and saying, bring it on. I can take it. I'm an Amico. He says, create your Amico show and I'll join and compose a song. And of course, Finbar Saunders popping in and says, Francois coming to Amico Forever could be the biggest thing to happen in the world of entertainment since the invention of the television. Can we possibly get a Francois Tommy O musical collaboration live on the show? Could you imagine that? Tommy O, Francois coming together one night only, making a Amico masterpiece together. So there it is. Francois was invited. Francois agreed he should be here any minute. We're just waiting for him to show up. Hopefully, he realizes what CST meant, Central Standard Time. Potion's laying the smackdown on Tony. I don't know anything about that. That would be something. That would. Apparently, Potion Sold Run has put out some Amico adjacent video. We'll probably take a look at that tomorrow on our non-Amico show. But tonight is the night of Amico. And like I said, Francois, the comment, the pinned comment there is just waiting for you to click it. And you can pop in and join us on Amico Forever. Hey, Tony, maybe you need to remind Francois he might be confused with the time zones. Yeah, that's true. I will pop him a message right now on that video. Let me go ahead and do that live on air. I got to get that video back up and say, hey, Francois, we're live right now. We are live right now. It's busy work. It's busy. It's hard when you're in Amico. All right. We are live right now. Come join us. Come join us. All right. Oh, I'm hearing a noise. Hey, the man of the hour, he's here. They thought I was lying. They said you're not going to get Francois to show up.
I will post the video noise. Sorry, I had something. I was taking a nap and I woke up and I told myself, "Oh my God, I have to go see Geek get away." Sorry.
It's no problem. We're just glad to have you. I played the video that you made. What was it? I'm so excited you're here. I forgot the name.
I am also very excited. Thanks so much. It's very nice to be here, and it's nice to see everybody in the chat. Wow, it's great to see this community of gamers. We all love retro games. I think most people love retro games here, right?
Who could hate retro games? Retro games are classic. They're timeless. They're always there when you need them.
Oh yeah, they were so original. You didn't have the same game. I mean, they all had their particularity, right? Yeah. Something special.
So he wants to know. We got a question for you. Right off the bat, he says, Francois, did you know who Tony was before the invite? By the way, you are the best.
I think you're the best too, because all Amicos are the best.
That's what I've been saying. I think out of everybody, Francois, everybody agrees whether they're a hater, they're a critic, they're a fan of the Amico. Everybody loves your videos. They're always entertaining. They're always bringing a smile to people's faces.
Thanks so much. I really appreciate. So did you know who Tony was before the invite? Tony.
That would be me.
That's you? Yeah. Well, I've seen some of your videos, but a little bit. I've seen you on the Amico Forever, sometimes the other Amico Forever. That's like another show, right?
Yeah.
We have now 2 shows. It's the second.
Yeah, well, DJC took his show on hiatus, so we're filling in.
Oh, I see. Oh, I wasn't sure about that. So no, I mean, I'm very happy to meet you now. I mean, I've seen you in the chat sometimes. I didn't know if you were pro Amico or not sometimes, but it's great to have discussion, and it's good that everybody can come together and have their pros and cons, and that's part of the game, right? That's part of the of liking a game or a console or not. That's okay. It's
CPE says hello for Francois. Amico, big community love. Look at that.
Hey, hello, man.
Francois is the MVP. Evil says,
no, it's you.
We love you. You are the original Amico musician.
GJC2 made some music, and it's great. I mean, his music is wonderful, and I try to improvise. By the way, when I make a new song, I improvise. Like I feel, I want to share something with people about Amico, my excitement about the console and the games and the community, especially because there would not be an Amico without everybody here. It would not be as fun. Like, to discuss. We can discuss about the games together, about anything. I mean,
Yeah,
games.
exactly. Sweet and Tender's got a question. He says, Francois, what is the Amico game you are looking forward to the most?
Thanks, Sweet and Tender Hooligan. I mean, it's been great to see you around, and I've seen some of his comments, sometimes maybe positive or not, and I think it's great to have both sides. People liking it or not. It creates an excitement in the community. I find, it's our community is not boring. That's for sure, right?
Yeah, for sure. We're
That's
definitely.
for sure. And I think it will be growing. It's just be growing. It's fun, so it will be growing. And what's my Amico game I will more forward would be, a game we can play together for sure, all of them. But Astro Smash, I think, I played the original Astro Smash on the Intellivision. That's one of the few games I played in the original television, and it was great. I love the original Astro Smash, and from what I've seen in the new one, I think it would be exciting to play, with anybody and just to do the new levels. I like the background, the different. Um, I think it would be great. This one, Astro Smash, especially Cloudy Mountain, because I love Dungeon and Dragon. I don't know if you like Dungeon and Dragon.
Oh, I love Dungeons and
Again?
Dragons.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a game that you just you use a lot of your imagination in your with everybody together the same place. It's yeah, I think the new Cloudy Mountain for sure too, and there should be many other games that we didn't see yet. We just saw a few games. Um, yeah,
I'm looking forward to Finnegan Fox myself. I played the original Fox and Forest. I didn't like it that much, but I heard there was a lot of
yeah,
improvements in the new one. So I'm looking
yeah.
forward to that new one.
Yeah, I mean, it seems a very good platform game, to be honest. Like Sonic, but it's not Sonic, of course.
Yeah.
Um,
Jam Del Santos wants me to tell you that I owned a signed shell of the Amico. Are you aware of this?
Mr. Francois, you own a signed shell of the Amico. You? Tell
Yeah,
Francois.
I do. I have an Amico shell that's signed by Tommy, John
Oh, really?
Alvarado, Nick Richards,
Awesome.
Phil Adam.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know how much you were into the Amico community, are like involved with Amico. I know I've seen you around, but it's great now that I can see more of what your interest in Amico and all this. And
I got all 8 of the Amico games. The physical games. I got all 8 of them. You got any of those physical games, Francois?
I just have the Founder edition, you know. That's what I have, but I could buy them. I bought a cap before, of course, the T-shirt. I made some videos with it, and I want to do more videos with it. It's just I don't have them right now. I don't have my shirt here. I am in another country, as you could see in the video. But yeah.
Genovi says, Francois, what other retro systems are you into, and what kind of restaurant were you recording in?
What other retro system are you into, and what kind of restaurant were you recording it? I mean, for the restaurants, like different ones, like many different ones. But retro system, my favorite one has always been the Super Nintendo, because I have grown up with the Super Nintendo, going to the Super Club, the video. It's called Videotron in Quebec. It's a little bit like the Buster. What's the name? Blockbuster in the US, right?
Yeah.
We had this, but we had a different one. We had a few different ones. And it was so amazing to see all the games you could rent, you could choose with your friend, just looking at the box and behind the box seeing, oh, this game looks great. It has its own styling and originality, but still a simple and it was captivating.
Yeah.
The art in it, the heart in it, the art in that game. Yeah, definitely Super Nintendo. The fighting games such as, I loved Killer Instinct. I have played a lot of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I even won a tournament of Street Fighter. I think it was Mortal Kombat. I won a tournament when I went to La Ronde in Montreal. There was this big dome for Super Nintendo. I think there were other consoles,
Right.
and we could just try the games play games with on the Super Nintendo there. I remember I won. I think I played Killer Instinct and went far in the tournament, something like that, or Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Can't remember exactly.
For me, obviously, I love the Super Nintendo. It was the first console that was mine, because I have a brother and I had to share everything with my brother until the Super Nintendo. That's when the first one that was mine, and I loved it. It's always going to have a special place in my heart. There's still room for Amico in my heart, but Super Nintendo is always going to be there.
Yeah, if you were a fan of the Super Nintendo, for sure, I think it goes well together. It's like a continuity. It seems we don't have a continuity really sometimes of the retro, but with the Amico, it seems like even if it was almost 30 years ago, now it seems a good continuity with the Amico. It's I have. Can you give me like 1 minute or 2 minutes? There's something I had someone here. I needed to do something. Can you give me like 1 minute?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay,
take whatever time you need.
Yeah, okay,
yeah, no problem. While Francois takes care of, obviously he's got all kind of Amicos busting on us. That's DJC busting on the door like, Francois, get out of there. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about, not just with Francois here. So get your questions ready, because obviously Francois is here. He's ready to collaborate. If Tommy's willing to pop on the stream, Tommy Amico, the link's still up on top there. It's still pinned. Tommy O can come in, and maybe him and Francois, they can do a rap battle. Could you imagine that? We could have a live Amico rap battle right here. Come on, Tommy. Yeah, he does. Francois is great. He's awesome. We'll start this. I'm going to start a couple comments while Francois is gone, so that way I don't forget. Let's see what else. This one. I don't know if we can ask what he does for work, Jam, but we'll ask him. Kid gloves, Tony, or no forgiveness? Come on. Francois, that's what I'm saying. Amico, Francois collab, make it happen. Man, this is a moment in Amico history, right? Always on this program, on this show, on this channel, we've had Tommy Tellerico, we've had Nick Richards, Smash JT, Retro Bro, Saggy Melons, Evil Knievel, Tommy O, Gen X Gamer. Everybody who's anybody within the Amico community has been on this show, and now we're being joined by Francois Tremblay and Tommy Amico. What's up, Tommy? Are you excited?
Yeah. Oh, more than ever. It's just insane. He's the greatest Amico of all time.
This is, I knew he had agreed to show up, but I still had my doubts that he was going to show up. I'm blown away. Can't believe it.
It's a real sign of what a good heart Francois has, what a good person he is. He runs the Amico Facebook, so he's probably dealt with so much more trolling that we even see on YouTube.
Probably. Yeah, that's right. Brandon's right. Don't forget, No Swear Gamer was on here.
Genovi.
I think we've had anybody who's relevant in the Amico sphere has been on this program.
There's one guy, remember, Tommy?
I said anybody that's been relevant.
Oh yeah. You had Tallarico on your other show.
No,
on the same thing.
I'm not talking about on the show, but necessarily
on the channel. You had Justin Wang.
Yeah. This is awesome. I'm trembling with excitement. Look at that.
Hey, Tommy Amico.
Yes, what's up, Francois? I'm a big fan of yours. You got me into Intellivision Punk. Yeah, turned me onto the whole situation.
Really, I mean, it's so nice to see you. I mean, I've seen you. I think you were not a pro Amico in some way, right? I think.
Well, I'm more of a fence rider, but not totally pro Amico. I'm more pro Ouya. I think Ouya is an underrated console. I think if we all got Ouyas, we could be happier and live together more harmoniously. But not everyone sees the world that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see you here. By the way, I mean, thanks so much for inviting Tommy Amico on the stream.
Yeah,
Tony.
Tommy makes music just like you, Francois. Everyone wanted. They're like, can you get a Francois Tommy collaboration happening on this stream?
Oh, that would be amazing. Guys, I think it's amazing to see everybody in the community and that we can meet new people. Like you, Tony. It's the first time I talked to you, though I saw you in the chat sometimes. We had other shows too going. I think it's.
I don't know if you've seen. I want to play a video for you, Francois. I'm not sure if you've ever seen this.
Oh yeah,
but
Ninja
Kitty would kill me if I did not play this video for you.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I've seen this one yesterday. I find it really funny. Yeah, I liked it. By the way, thank you so much for making that. I find it funny. It's really funny. Oh my god.
Did anybody ever think we would have Francois on panel watching the video Ninja Kitty made of Francois singing I Want My Amico?
Tell me why ain't it nothing more than my questions? Tell me why ain't it nothing more than my
He's a Backstreet Boys back. Similar band.
I think they're all old now and depressed.
You make an Amico band.
Hell yeah, Evil plays an instrument, you sing, Tommy.
The way it used to be, oh yeah. Matter the distance, I want you to know, Amico, chill I am. Tell me why ain't it nothing more than my questions? Tell me why ain't it nothing more than my controllers? Tell me why I'm never wanting to hear you say my Amico is delayed again. Now I can see you're falling.
This is a really good video I had.
The way it used to be, oh yeah.
It was the great cinematography on this, and Ninja Kitty for putting it together like this. Oh, Finbar says if he could sneak on, can him, Tommy O, and Francois do a triplet with them singing Backstreet Boys?
We are. Don't wanna hear you.
There's the guy. We all miss him. Come on back, Tommy.
Back. I never wanna hear you say.
Joshua Perez is right. This is Amico history. This is going in the documentary.
Tell me why ain't nothing but my brother chicken. Tell me why ain't nothing but my shoulders. Tell me why I don't wanna hear you say this Astro Smash is not good again. Cause it's a great game.
Ah, look at that.
Thanks, really great video. Thanks so much. I mean, it's funny. It's great. Liked it.
How long have you been playing the guitar, Francois?
You want to learn the guitar?
No, my kid does, but I'm not going to learn that. But I said, how long have you been playing?
Since I'm 14 years old, 15. I started. I was 14. My dad bought me a guitar, an electric guitar, red Ibanez. You know Ibanez, the brand.
Ibanez, yeah. We say
Ibanez. We say in English, right?
Yeah, Ibanez. Good brand.
Yeah. So it's the first one. Like cheaper one, you know, when you start.
Yeah, got to start somewhere learning. Was it kind of like a little bit heavy metal looking Ibanez, or was it more like a Les Paul looking one? Or
Excuse me, I was reading the comment.
What body style of Ibanez was it? Was it like a super strat metal one, or was it like a Les Paul kind of Ibanez? Or
I think it was more like the Fender type.
Yeah,
you know, more the like a Fender, but
Fender shape. Yeah,
you know, similar. And by the way, thanks so much for the comment. Someone just made, don't worry, be happy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this right here. It says,
Great.
Francois, we love you. This is the best Amico Forever podcast.
We love you too. Don't worry, be happy. We love you too. She should come in the podcast. I mean, we should invite someone from the chat. I mean, every time someone new could come and he could tell us about his passion about video games and retro and, you know, any games, right?
I mean, that's what we try to do, but, you know, a lot of people are shy. They don't want to come on. They're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like me and you, you know, we have this natural charisma. We could just come on, talk to people. We're friendly. We go out there. We spread the word of Amico. We tell people, hey, have you heard about this Amico system? It's great, family friendly, fun. Some of these guys, you know, they're a little shy, but once they get an Amico and they have something to play with people to offer them Astro Smash or Finnegan Fox, they'll probably break out of their shells. They'll be picking up hot Brazilian chicks like you and me.
But you know, I think it's great that I think it's great that people can share about their score or like a good game they made. We can invite them, or they can send it to us, and we can show like a display of their game. You know, a demonstration of their game, something they're proud of. Even if they don't want to come, as we do here, they can send us, you know, a sample of their game or something like that. We can show, you know, we can display it to others.
Yeah, people wanted me to show you this too because they said, "Hey, Francois has to see it." There it is, the signed Amico shell.
Oh, really? Nice. Oh, that's so cool.
That's Tommy Tellerico's signature right there.
That's so amazing. Amico is
Bill Fisher, Phil Adam,
Really?
Mike Micah.
one and only. It's the original, the only one in existence in the wild, right?
That's right.
Can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Oh, we're gonna get a copy struck for that. I can't play the music. There it is.
But there's a bottom to the shell. For some reason, I thought it was just the top half.
No, there's a bottom. It's the whole shell. It's the entire thing, just no guts.
Did it break into two pieces?
No, I didn't. Why would it break into two pieces? It's still together.
Well, how do they fill it with stuff?
Well, when they make it, they're gonna fill it, then put it together.
Oh.
Together without the. Do you not know how things work, Tommy?
Oh, there's like screws, and then it comes into two pieces usually.
Yeah, well, there are
Chicken.
screws. It has screws in it.
Oh, you just never unscrewed it and made it into two pieces?
Right.
Anyway, Francois.
Stop
Tommy, do
calling
you-
Francois with your stupidity.
Tommy, I was wondering, Tommy, do you play music? What kind of music do you like?
I like all kinds of music. I mostly play punk rock just because it's a lot easier than other styles. You can play better than I can. I play just like, you know, a lot of power chords and stuff.
Yeah, great, nice. Yeah, it's something
I do kind of like, Weird Al kind of stuff too.
Yeah,
You know about Weird Al, like
That's
like
original.
parody, like make change the words and stuff. Yeah, I do that kind of this
Yeah,
silly
I've seen
comedy
some
stuff.
videos. Yeah, I like that. You know, I find it original. It's bold too. I think sometimes it's missing this kind of weird, sometimes video. I mean, the best music was sometimes often weird to other people. You know, take Nirvana.
Yep.
Other people like so weird, like, but it became the best music band, right? Because he really expressed himself the way he is, the way he was feeling. And
Exactly.
when it's too trying to be too
Paint by
normal,
numbers. too normal sometimes.
Yeah, too according to standards all the time, it becomes not the same real art.
Yeah.
Real. Because when it comes from you, it really becomes real, and people can feel that. You know.
That's true.
I
You
like
too.
it.
I think I like all your stuff that you've been doing. It's just been great.
Yeah, we should. I have my guitar here. I mean, I could take us to get my guitar. We could make a song. I mean, we could just come.
Good. I'm driving, but I could still do it, I think.
You're driving. I mean, let me get my guitar quickly, Tony.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me. Well, I'll be right back.
It's on, man.
God, we're gonna
How
get
is, how is this happening?
we're in some weird alternate reality where this is happening. I don't know.
I know. I figured it out when I got the AI stuff working. It was like, I'm not in the same universe anymore, am I? I fell asleep and didn't wake up. What's up, Francois?
How is the AI? Do you like that? The AI things?
Oh, yeah. AI art is incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, you did something
Incredibly strange. You see talk about seeing some weird things you never saw before.
All right,
Really,
what song are you gonna
It's
play?
like Salvador Dali.
It seems to me a bit strange, like AI art. It seems to not be that good. I think I don't know. It's my feeling about it. Like AI.
It's like 9 out of 10 of them aren't that good, and then 1 out of 10 is better than the real thing. It's weird.
What's up, Finbar? You're joining us?
Evening, gentlemen. Francois, bonsoir, mon ami.
Bonsoir. Comment vas-tu?
It's
Comment
nice to
vas-tu?
meet you.
Oh,
It's nice to
Finbar
meet
Sanders. First time we meet.
Yeah, first time. I'm a big fan, much like Tommy Amico. I'm a huge fan of yours. If I could get to sing with you, Francois, it would be the greatest thing ever. Can we make that happen, Frog?
Yeah, I mean, go for it. He's got the guitar. What do you want him to play?
Yeah,
What
I just had something to see. Okay, all is good here.
Remember when you did NoFX Linoleum?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite bands. That's a local band from out here where I live.
Really? So look over from where you. I mean, I'm a big fan of FX.
I met them a few times. I know some of their friends and stuff, and I got all their records and stuff.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Like
That's when I knew you. That's when I knew you were cool.
NoFX. I started with bands like that. Music. The first rock bands I listened to were NoFX.
Yeah.
I don't know if Finbar's familiar with these.
I don't know any of these.
Operation Ivy.
Oh yeah.
12 years old.
Operation Ivy's, I'm right where Operation Ivy's from, driving through Berkeley right now, and that's where all that stuff is from.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Are you familiar with Smash Mouth, Finbar?
Yeah.
The only stuff I'm familiar with is all the boy band stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that says anything about me or not, but
Boy bands are good too.
Well, Tommy, shut up, and then Finbar, give a suggestion of something that Francois could play.
I would like to do the Backstreet Boys, but I don't know the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics.
We can create the song.
You can create it right now, live.
Yeah, okay. What would be great? If Francois does the music. Tommy gives me the lyrics, and I'll give it I'll lay the vocals down.
Tommy O Simp. Who is Tommy O Simp?
I'm a simp for Tommy O, and you, of course.
Because all the songs I composed were all improvised. Usually, I improvise a few times. I play a few times improvising. Then the third time is the best. Sometimes the first time I play a song just improvising, I put it on YouTube.
All right. Evil says, let Francois play whatever he wants. Don't oppress the artist.
Evil's right, as usual.
Oppressing me now.
Evil's always right.
Yeah. So
Can make a song like Amico Club. It's called the song Amico Club.
well, go for it, gentlemen.
Like you start with a beat like that, and then you add some lyrics. I don't know, like we are the Amico Club. We are few chords. You improvise over a few chords.
You have sometimes when you have like echo cancellation on, it fucks up the guitar, but it still sounds really good.
Oh, you don't hear? I mean, I should have my microphone because now I didn't have my microphone. I just have the computer microphone. It should not sound so
I
great.
think it's the echo cancellation is on StreamYard, but it doesn't matter. It still
It
sounds
sounds
great.
fine, Tommy.
You think it's fine? Okay. Good. Nice. Good. Okay. Good to know. Do you like Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this
They're
one.
good.
I don't have my pick. Like I always lose my picks. I don't have any more. I have to go buy more picks. That happens to you too, Tommy.
Yeah, my kids steal them and they put them in like the heater vents and stuff.
You don't have kids, Tommy. Shut up.
No,
Which Chili
my
Peppers
pet-
classic or current?
Probably classic. Classic Chili Peppers. Under the Bridge, Under My Amigo.
Under
Under the pier, Santa Monica pier.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I
Feel like I don't have an amigo. Sometimes I feel I don't have a refund.
Woo!
We have to write these down.
Don't worry, it's being it's being recorded.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have an amico.
Sometimes I feel I just want my refund. But John Alvarado says
Under the pier, Santa Monica.
Lonely as I am,
I have to keep the faith. I don't want to feel like I don't have an amigo.
I drive on the street. She's my amigo. Thought you were his, 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds. She'll buy me an amigo. Only as I am.
Look at that pro.
I don't ever wanna feel like an amigo.
It's all right. It's all right.
But I wanna feel like an amigo. I don't wanna feel like a shield. Play with my amigos. It's hard to believe that we're an amigo club. Hard to believe that dummy you is there. Lonely as I am, I need my amigos.
I'm holding up a lighter right now.
I'm holding up something else right now.
I got it that day. Take me to the Amico Club. Let me play my games. I don't ever wanna feel.
This is too good. I feel like Francois had
This
this
is-
in the bank.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Love my amigos, yeah. Love, see, no, yeah. Love, see, on the bridge downtown is where I found my amigo. On the bridge downtown, I couldn't get any games. On the bridge downtown, forgot about my amigo. On the bridge downtown, my amigo got delayed. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, normally I play with the pick, man.
Beautiful.
That's
That's
way better than I could ever imagine doing.
I have to pop off in a sec, Francois, because I'm currently defending the Commonwealth from ne'er-do-wells. So if I could get, I'm not much of a video maker. I'm not good. But if I could get a collab with you where I'm singing and you're playing the music, that would be fantastic. Can we make that happen?
Yeah. Would you like? You want to sing? You could sing.
Yeah, not tonight. We have to plan it, plot it. What I'll do is I'll if you do the music just like that, I'll lay the lyrics down and I'll record over the top of it.
Sure.
And then Tommy can master it, and it'll be beautiful. It'll be
Oh yeah.
it'll be a magic soup of wonder.
Yeah, you can like.
And can you
write
tell?
music,
And can you tell the frog as well, because he's trying to claim that he snared you. I was the one that reached out to you first. Remember? Tell everybody. Tell the people, Francois.
I don't know. I think
He doesn't even remember me. He doesn't know who I am.
You're nobody. You just represented the frog. You
I'm
went
a
as a
somebody
frog
to
representative.
I'm a somebody to my mother, Tony. Right, I must go. I must bid you farewell. Francois, it was an absolute pleasure. Tommy, it was nice to see you again, and Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
I've seen you a couple of times in the chat. I mean, in the comments.
Yeah. I reached out to you
Bar.
first, and then Tony piggybacked on it and tried to claim it was. He does this all the time. This is the kind of guy he is. Watch out for him. Watch out. That's all I'll say.
Any show, let's make a show. I mean, we can definitely and then invite new people. And what about your games? Like, what kind of games you like, Finbar?
Oh, so I don't know if you're into MMOs, Francois. I don't know if you play many of them.
Yeah, World of Warcraft, especially.
World of Warcraft. That was the one that got me in. I don't know. We would have been different servers, but I would have loved to have gone on a raid with you in World of Warcraft. That would have been fantastic. I'm sure you would have tanked beautifully.
Yeah, it's. I mean, this game I played for many years. I don't know if you still play.
Not so much anymore. I want to get back into it, but I really don't have a lot of time now because, like I say, I'm busy defending the nation, defending the Commonwealth that we are a part of, my friend. So, but I would love to get back into it. If you ever get back into it, I'll try and jump to the North American server, and I will be right there with you, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I played for many years World of Warcraft.
Which what class did you?
I played the Alliance. Especially, I mean, a warrior, especially warrior paladin.
Yeah.
Mostly these two. I got higher in a higher level, 100, I think. Anyway, so it's fun. It was a great game from Blizzard. And you guys, did you play that game? Anybody in the chat played World of Warcraft before?
I never played it. I'm not a nerd.
I was you couldn't have made it, Tony. You would have sucked.
Oh, it was very community.
I was also a warrior. I was a Fury warrior, so I was DPS. We would have worked well together, I think. We would have needed a few more people around us. We would have needed maybe Tommy O as a healer, Tony as maybe a hunter.
Genovi says I played it on lunch.
You can't play it on lunch. You need to invest time in it. You've got to invest your heart and soul, like Francois does with the Amico. You need to really put everything into it.
Oh, shit. We got another guest. Sweet and Tender Hooligan.
God.
Hey there.
This man here, Francois, if you don't know, this man is on a par with you for his love for Amico.
I am very passionate about Amico, Francois, maybe not for the same reasons, but the reason I'm here is because I just wanted to say that it's really cool that you're here. And as I said in the comments, if we just try, we all can be Amicos.
We all are Amicos.
Yeah, everybody, we can make a nice community, even if some people don't like certain things, and it's good to express ourselves. I think of course, we try to be respectful, but at the same time, it's important to express ourselves. And I'm glad that everybody here, we all love video games, right?
Yeah, I love it. By the way, Genovi said lunch, not lunch.
played at Lodge.
Oh
On that
shit! Haunted
gentlemen,
Wisp is here. Haunted Wisp.
Haunted Wisp. Oh man,
Hey,
right. I'm
Wisp.
gonna have to go. Guys. Haunted Wisp. It was great to see you, mate. I've not spoken to you for a long time.
Let's talk about World of Warcraft later, another time.
Yeah, quickly, Francois. Au revoir, my friend. I will see you soon.
Yeah, because World of Warcraft was really community oriented. You had the clan, the guild. We were making guild. Anyway, take care.
Hey guys, how's it going? Everybody hear me okay?
Hello, Wisp. Yeah, we hear you.
What's up, Wisp?
Amen. Amen.
More housing troubles. They tried to make up some bullshit that wasn't true, and then they stole like Brothers Grimm from the 19th century, all kinds of coffee table books that are worthwhile. And they said, and they didn't give me any warning. They just went ahead and did it. So they're like, well, you should have put what you wanted into a storage facility sooner. And it's like, well, you're being an asshole by not giving me any warning about this huge thing. So I'm out half my books. I believe the book collection is probably worth $4,000 to $5,000. This is no small potatoes that we're talking about.
Sorry to hear that, Wisp.
It sucks, Wisp. We got another superstar here. We got Genovi. Everyone wants to pop in and say
shiz.
hi.
Hey.
What's up? Yeah, as you can see, I'm like Tom Yo. I'm in the car. I'm cruising along. I got stuff going on. But
So
I mean,
sunny.
you can't miss an opportunity like this. Yeah, I live in Phoenix. It's always sunny here. It's beautiful. Best place on the face of the earth.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia too.
Philadelphia, really?
Yeah.
I have some transplants from Phoenix. They moved for a job to Chicago.
Oof. All right. So, Genovi, I know you're driving. We don't want you getting any accidents. You got any questions? Any hot questions for Francois?
Yeah, I would like to know who Francois' favorite creators are, especially in the Amico space. Who should we be looking out for? Who should we be keeping an eye on, Francois? Let us know.
I mean, in Micosphere, from what I watched, of course, DJC is an original he does a lot of pro Amico videos. I liked OEB Pete in the past. Do you know where it is? I mean,
Yeah, OEBP took down his channel and started something called the Ever Canadian as a replacement to it. So he's still around, just under a new name.
Really? Okay, good to know. I mean, it was great, and I thought he disappeared from YouTube. I didn't know.
Yeah, he got a little bit disappointed in all the delays with the Amico, so he kind of jumped off the bandwagon, and he is focusing strictly on Evercade and Playdate content at this point.
OEB Pete was a fantastic creator, and he also got harassed a lot, which contributed to him getting out of the limelight, which is unfortunate.
That is true.
He flew too close to the sun.
I mean, we're not that many. I mean, I like Smash GT, but it's not like we're many making videos about news of Amicos or. I think more and more people will make some positive videos about Amico. Of course, because of the delays, a lot of people shifted towards not making so positive. But in those who kept doing some positive, of course, there's DJC, there's Avapi. We're not that many who kept doing positive videos, right? I don't know if you watch. There's one if you have one to advise to recommend, let me know.
I will say that even though people maybe don't make as many positive videos, it still has inspired so much creativity. It's incredible, and it's really something that I care about. even though some people think I might hate it, I care about all this. It's so interesting to me.
Yeah,
all of it.
Yeah, it's true. It's like we had a video games battle in some way and like console war, but it's game. These are video games, so it has to be fun. But at the same time, I understand there's been tough things, but at the same time, we come up together and we realize that we can get along, and we do want to have fun with video games, even if you don't. Some people may not like Amico. I think we will all try it. But in a way, it's nice to have some drama sometimes. But of course, we don't want too much.
Friendly drama, right? Just a little
friendly, yeah. Yeah, it has to remain. But at the same time, I mean, it's part of things new. Sometimes you have, anything good. You have a tug of war sometimes, right? And that makes things interesting sometimes.
It's like the news of the day. I mean,
well, you should know, Francois, that the only two people who have Founders Editions still on pre-order is you and I, out of everybody in this chat, and probably everyone on this panel as well. I'm fairly certain of this.
Really?
I don't have a Founders. I never had a Founders Edition. I had just a regular one.
Yeah, I will not stop believing, Tony. I will not stop believing. Just like Francois sings, I believe in the Amico.
Don't stop believing.
Hold on to the Amico.
The Amico feeling. Hold on to the Amico feeling.
Hey guys, I gotta step out, but thank you for being awesome, Francois. Thank you for coming on here. Hopefully we can keep a communication line open between all of us. You rock, man. And let's all unite in the cause of let's get Tommy Tallarico back. Let's get him back on you.
Bring back Tommy. Bring back Tommy.
For sure.
I just tried to call him, and it didn't go. He didn't answer.
I have a question for Francois, and it's a very serious question. I've always been curious about this. One of your biggest fans is a guy who essentially hates everyone. His name's Darius Truxton. And I'm just curious how you feel about this guy, because he seems to love you and he promoted your channel like crazy. I think it's how most people found out about you is through him. What are your thoughts and feelings on Darius?
Actually, it's been a while I've heard about Darius. You said Darius? Darius?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been a while I've heard about him and I've seen him. I didn't see other videos from him. I even looked earlier at, I think today or yesterday. I couldn't find his channel. I don't know.
He's taking a break right now from YouTube.
Oh, okay. No, I think for me, I find that he does his thing and it's cool. And of course, it sounds comedy, at the same time what he does. And I think it was cool that he was there and talking. I mean, like I said, it was part of the history of Amico, and I think it was nice that there was some tug of war too and some comedy in it. But of course, we don't want it to be too much battles or Anyway, I think I like him. He's a good guy. I think he's a good guy. I think he sounds a good person. But he just wanted to make some drama, some comedy, and express what he thinks. That's fine. Expressing what he thinks in a fun way, and he had a lot of viewers too. And I can understand it. I hope he comes back.
I'll
make I think you are absolutely the best. You honestly are. You just got such a great personality, a great way of looking at life, and just the things around you. I think that you are a huge inspiration to just about everyone I know. So you just keep on being awesome.
You are.
You are too. You've won me over, Francois, tonight.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say you've totally won me over tonight. You've charmed me.
Man, you too. I mean, you too. It's amazing that you're here and that everybody is here.
I don't think Francois swings that way, sweet and tender.
I didn't mean it like that, but
But we should make a race. Like I know Darius liked the hip 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 Amico. Anyways, hip 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 Amico. When he was running, I saw one of his video. He was running, saying because he was joking about the running.
Amico! That was the best.
Hip, hip, and then he was running. Hip, 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 Amico. It's funny because this was funny. Yeah, this was actually funny. It was all funny. Like Kitty Ninja who made the video. I mean, I laughed. It was fun. You know, I mean, at the same time, people ridicule, but at the same time, it was fun. Yeah. You know,
don't worry, be happy, says Francois. Can you say crab legs?
Crab legs? What is crab legs?
I don't know. It's a weird thing that everyone in the community has to say.
Crab legs.
There you go, Sweet Tender. You got your crab legs.
I guess so.
But guys, I mean,
Francois, I was curious. Were you ever in direct communication with Tommy Tellerico?
In direct I wrote to him a little bit on the Facebook, you know, sometimes. Messenger, a little bit. I created, some Facebook groups at the beginning. And then Tommy joined later the group. And, we wrote to each other a little bit, sometimes, a little bit. Once I didn't have time to take care of the group anymore. So Tommy took charge of the whole group with other people because I didn't have the time and it was demanding time. But yeah, I mean, so glad we're all here tonight, and I think it's the beginning of something
something
special, something very interesting. I think it was missing in the community of console gaming to have a more friendly community, free to express themselves about anything, and retro, fan of retro and this type of kind of games.
Yeah. All right, we got some questions from the chat I want to get to because I don't want to make anyone feel like they're being missed. But Il Nova said, Francois, I loved your freestyle rap video. Do you think you can hit us with a little on-the-spot freestyle?
Oh my God. Wow. Okay, I'll try. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's so bad that I'm thinking, should I post it or not? Okay. You know, sometimes you do something and you think, should I post it or not? Because it sounds ridiculous. But at the same time, it's good when it's ridiculous, right?
Yeah, it's fun when it's ridiculous.
It's fun. Okay, so who wrote the message?
Il Nova.
Il Nova?
Yeah.
Nova. Genova?
Il Nova. Il.
Okay, I can't see him in the chat, but
yeah, this was a while ago. So
okay, Ninja Kitty is there too. Hey, sup, everybody? We're all here to party. You, Tony, and Genova. Let's start a rap, an Amico rap tonight until the morning, where we'll go in the street to tell everybody that we're a new club, a new community, here to rap all day, all night, in all the cities with our Amico cap and shirt. And tell all the ladies, get your Amico, ladies. We're going to start and move around and jump around. Trying to jump around for Amico. Trying to jump around for Amico with my friend Tony and Genova. And John Alvarado is in the chat.
Johnny Avocado.
People are in the chat, and it's amazing. I mean, let's join everybody and just having fun, rapping in the streets with our Amico shirts.
Oh, Genova's got a kitty.
Little baby kitty. Oh.
Yeah, it's big. Notorious. BIG or CAT. He's 25-pounder.
Damn.
Oh, adorable.
That's too big.
Yeah.
JM De Los Santos says, Francois, what do you do for work? You seem to always be going around Canada. Besides spreading the news of Amico, the good news, the good word.
Yeah, I'm a software developer, engineer, software. So now I've been working in the US lately, in the last year, but mostly I worked before in Canada because I'm Canadian.
So if you're a software engineer, are you going to make an Amico game?
I could make one, but it takes time. I mean, a specialty is web development, right? I made some little games in the past, a little bit with JavaScript, but it's something it could be possible to do in the future for sure. I'm looking to develop more my own business for web development and you know, but video games. I would love to make video games. Be great with other people. You know, for the Amico, maybe one day it would be great because you know
All right.
we don't know. That could be great. I mean, yeah.
Jam De Los Santos also wants to know how come Francois was never a guest on the old DJC Amico Forever.
I actually didn't have a lot of time, and I was watching, but you know, I just didn't go in the show. But I could have. I know I could have. It's just, you know, I was working, was doing something, but it just didn't happen. You know, at the time. Maybe next time DJC makes the show, some other time I could go too.
Joshua Perez says, "Do you actually talk to DJC or?"
We talked a little bit before, but you know, online from Facebook, it's not like the place to meet people. It's more like in a place like here where we can exchange and talk.
Or in real life, where you talk to hot Brazilian chicks and bring them back to the hotel room to play a little one-on-one, right? We saw your video, you little.
She's a friend. She's a friend of mine.
Hey, are you actually, Francois? Are you actually friends with people in the community? Do you have people that you chat with on a regular basis? Like for me, I actually talk with Sweet and Tender on a fairly regular basis. A little bit Tommy O, a little bit more often as the weeks go by. I really like him. Potion Sword is a good friend. Tony is not Tommy. I've only talked to him once. Tony, a good friend of mine. Talk to him on a fairly regular basis. Then I have a group of other creators that I know that I talk to on like a daily basis. We're in big group chats.
There's a guy called Jason Chick. I was talking to him sometimes. I more interact on the Facebook group sometimes, but in the Amico community, personally, I would say more Jason and.
Do you know Jan?
We're not talking often. We're not talking too often, but some other people I need to. It's been a while though. We chat, but it's.
Hey Vito, what's up, man?
Francois, do you know Jan Ong? He was on the Amico Forever chats. He's a really good dude. I talk to him quite often. Jan Ong. He had a red Amico as his avatar.
Oh really? I'm not sure if I remember having seen him. I'm not sure if I've seen him, but I'll take a look in the next. Maybe the next DJC video, it might be there. It was there on the other Amico Forever.
Yes.
Vito says, "Hold on, Vito's bringing the love."
I was talking to what's the name of the group? Go Game Go. I was talking to Viking on Go Game Go.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Vikings too.
Yes. Yeah, I was talking to him. He makes music. We talk a little bit sometimes. Too.
All right. Vito says, "I love y'all." If you guys don't know, Vito's Indiegogo has launched for Super Killer, the comic book. He's raised over $20,000 already. Let's
Good
try
for
to
you,
get
Vito.
Let's try to get him
Good
higher.
for you.
Good for you, man.
The more the higher he gets, the more his stretch goals go up. The more free shit I get with my orders. So come on, get more money into
free is
Super Killer.
good.
Yeah,
free is good.
Great.
We got both Vitos. We got Vito 1 and Vito 2 in the chat.
Hey Vito, you should do an Amico comic book, please.
Oh, yeah.
I'd buy that.
Very
That would
well.
be so awesome.
And that's the Amico sign. Hey.
I'm doing it too.
No call, no show wants to know.
As you could tell, I just got off work. I was at my job over at Strickland Propane, where we sell propane and propane accessories. It was a long hot day, but make sure that people are tasting the meat and not the heat on a regular basis.
That's what I tell the old lady. No call, no show says, Francois, do you smoke the trees?
Trees, no, but I can smoke bars like that. Cooking bars.
Ninja Kitty says, are you still in Brazil or are you in Montreal right now? He wants to come visit you, I guess. He's a stalker.
I am in Brazil. I am still in Brazil. I mean, I like working from here, but I do travel back in Canada or US. Still in Brazil, Montreal. Yeah, I am in Brazil now. It's the weather here is great the whole year.
Oh, hey, Francois, do you know what
Talarico
talarico means in Brazilian Portuguese? Talarico. You should ask someone on the
Really?
street. It's a slang term. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Talarico
No,
is
it's spelled slightly different, but it's the same sound.
Really? I first time I hear it. I speak Portuguese. I can speak Portuguese, but I never heard.
My friend who is Brazilian, he lives in Germany now, but he told me about that.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Real quick. Logical Raptors wants to know. He says, have you seen those leaked documents saying the marketing strategy was to use retro YouTubers to get free promotion? And how do you feel about being used not to spend money? I think that was just propaganda spread by the haters, if you ask me.
You think there were leaked documents about that? I'm not sure, but I don't think there were 3 documents. But if there were, for me, I do it by passion. I love games. We love video games, right? I want to see this continuity of the retro consoles we had back then. And for me, I do it by passion. It's not being used. I want to see this community growing. I want to see these games coming out. These original new companies that can work with Amico and a little smaller and make new games that we can try and say, hey, this is great, this is different. I just want to see that. So it's not. I don't feel used at all. I'm just grateful that I can participate in.
Yeah, that's how I feel, right? We just do our own thing, and if the company likes it, if they don't like it, whatever, because we're just here having fun and spreading the word of Amico.
I mean, I do this for free myself.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get
Francois,
to this.
What games are?
Let me cut you off real quick, Genovi.
Go ahead.
Foofy No asked Vito, what was the inspiration for the hentai cover? I don't know if Vito's still here or if Foofy's here, but if you're not aware, one of the special covers for Vito's comic book is drawn by renowned hentai artist Toshio Maeda. He is the godfather of tentacle porn. He's the guy who invented tentacle porn. Vito got a hold of him somehow and got him to draw this special cover. So he just did it. There was no inspiration other than, hey, perverted old Japanese guy, draw me a cover for my comic book. As far as I'm aware,
it's art.
It's art. It is a very nice looking.
I haven't seen it.
But then you got the floor now, Joey.
Yeah, I was just curious, Francois, what games are you actually into retro-wise? I know you told me you like Super Nintendo. Are you actively playing anything? And what does the retro scene look like in Quebec versus Brazil?
Good question. The games I would still play from the Super Nintendo or retro would be more role-playing games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy. It's been a while I played some retro games. Breath of Fire 2. I really love this game. I have on my phone, I have an emulator to play Super Nintendo games. Of course, Link to the Past is a great game. Or on the Nintendo. But it's been a while I played them, but I would play. My favorite on the Nintendo would be Link. The second game, the Link, the golden cartridge. SimCity is a great game.
I love SimCity.
This is a great game. Even the music is so calming and so great. Like this game is a classic, SimCity. The ritual scene, there's a good ritual scene in Quebec, especially in Montreal. You have some ritual bars. You have some restaurant bars. You can go and play the games there and with your friends. So this concept is already there, like ritual community places you can gather. We had one in where I'm from Saguenay. A guy I know, I went to school with him. He started a company, a restaurant bar for games, for video games, especially retro as well. The food was great. It was very community-oriented. People fan of games or even board games could gather there, and you could, like we're doing, meet other people. It was amazing, but there was not enough people coming at one point, so he had to close. But it's something I would like to open again there one day.
If he had an Amico there, he would have been popping.
No, for sure, for sure. These things that we can do in the future. You know, I do want to do some things like that in the future. Uh, you know, it's a great way to start something with the Amico. It's a great opportunity to start. I mean, this community we're doing and some projects, some community projects we can go do for gaming, and there's a lot of things that can come out from the Amico
Do you
community
do you
wide.
think this is worthy of a documentary?
I mean, for fun, we could for fun. I mean,
I would-
eventually,
I'd like to see it on Netflix or something.
I mean, there can be Amico history, like we said. I mean, through time, like in 5 years from here, let's say when Amico releases in maybe next year, I don't know. It will be worthy of a documentary, of course, if it grows, and I think it will, because you know, just in your neighborhood, you could invite your friends to play. I mean, you could meet new people easily with that, and with you know, we want to take this new good habit of meeting new people, being more social than today. People are usually less social, you know.
Yeah, especially
But
after COVID, they're all scared to talk to each other. We need Amico to bring them together.
that's true.
I actually
That's true.
I had a new friend. I met a new friend, and I had them over, and I showed them a video game as part of hanging out today. I showed her Life is Strange. Have you played that game?
That game's woke.
I
Life
love
is Strange?
Life is Strange. It's such a good game. You guys
Oh yeah,
try it.
yeah. I heard about it, and I think you're right. It's worth a documentary eventually, in the sense that, you know, we've met so many people like Tommy Tallarico. We've met John Alvarado. Many people part of the gaming industry, you know, come to us, closer to us, to build something that we feel is missing, right? I think this is great.
Well, I have a question for you, Francois. You're in Brazil right now, and I know Tommy Tallarico was recently in Chile. Did you happen to go over there and check out Video Games Live?
I thought about going. I want to go to a Tommy Tallarico shows soon. I would like that. I could go. I could fly to maybe Chile or another place.
Well, Tommy has a new look. You might not recognize him. We got a picture of him at the last show in Chile.
It looks just like an Amico. What? Oh my goodness!
Wow.
That's a phenomenal look. I think you should keep it.
That's what I told him. Maybe lose the hat. The hat's a little much.
Oh no! It just needs a wider brim. That's the problem with
Like
it.
John's mustache. It's a new fashion.
He's gonna get burned with it being so
Mustache.
short, Tony. Seriously, as a person that works in the field all the time, the brim needs to be a lot larger than what he's wearing right there. This is very dangerous for his health. I'm very concerned. Very concerned.
Like I said, I told him, you know, it was a little much. It was a little much with the.
It's a good styling. Huh? I like that.
See, I mean, he's got all this nice hair. Why would you want to hide all this nice hair?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Almost as good a mustache as Alvarado.
I think he's getting some tips from Alvarado. They share the same mustache wax.
So, Francois, how did you feel about the changing of the guard when Tommy stepped down and handed over the CEO or CFO duties to Nick Richards?
Wait, did he step down?
He stepped aside. He didn't step down. He stepped aside.
Oh, okay. Down, aside.
Oh,
It was kind of. I'm sure it was a mutual decision at the company, but they.
Nadia, are you still there? Can see you.
Do you know he's.
Oh dear.
He got dropped.
So there were some news
maybe your
about.
phone died.
You say the CTO.
He's the CCO now. The chief creative officer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tommy being the chief CCO, chief creating officer.
Yes.
You mean what I think about that? And then there's Phil Adam as the president now.
He's the
CEO. Phil
CEO,
Adam is
I
the
think.
CEO.
Yeah.
Tommy is the
president,
CCO.
right?
Tommy's still the president. Yes.
Yeah.
So the question was about this change.
Yeah.
I like, honestly, for me that's good. I liked the profile of Phil Adam and his resume. he worked with what's the name of Interactive, Virgin Interactive. He worked also
Interplay.
He worked on some projects such as Baldur's Gate,
ColecoVision.
Are you familiar with the Calico Chameleon?
Yeah, I read about it.
Phil Adam was VP of that too, I think.
No, it wasn't. It was like an advisor, extern or.
Yeah,
something
why
like
are you spreading those hateful lies, Sweet Tender? Come on, we that's already been disproven.
I might have been mistaken.
It's okay.
Maybe
okay.
it was VP of Business Development or something.
Phil Adam worked with games such as Baldur's Gate, Fallout,
Tetris.
Just these two games. Tetris too, of course. It was the business. It was more into the business side of the video game industry,
Yeah.
But while he worked with these games, and these are the best games that we have. The first Baldur's Gate or other Baldur's Gates.
He helped bring Tetris
Fallout
to America.
No, this is very interesting. No, this is great. He has an amazing curriculum. As a child, I grew up with these video games. For me, it's like unreal that I'm able to speak to them. That we've been able to communicate with them through Facebook and even Guido Ekel.
Oh, Guido, I think it.
Yeah. Guido. Yeah, he made a game called Planescape Tournament. Like this game, while I was a big fan of Baldur's Gate, that was the other game like amazing. And knowing that we are close to these developers, are icon in the game industry, we can say. For me, it's amazing. Baldur's Gate, I'm a huge fan of. As a kid, I spent nights on that game. It's my favorite game ever. Is Baldur's Gate, I would say, or StarCraft. But for me, it's unreal to be here now and talking to them, or working with the community to do something to help also the spread of the new console with our passion for games. And for me, it's amazing. It's just unreal. It's like a dream come true in some ways. Somebody would tell me you will speak to the creator of these video games.
I agree. It is incredible being able to reach out and just kind of talk to people like this. It's something I've never really experienced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think we need this. We something that's been missing. It seems the other consoles, they have these big companies, these big video games, but what is the link between us and the developers? And then the community together, how are they? Are they really gathering together beside maybe some events, cosplay events or some events? Are they like meeting like us, like this, for a cause to make grow this new endeavor, this new project? And I feel we have a role in this, and many other people will play a role. Either making a small company to make games for the Amico. You don't need a big company to develop games. And we'll try these games. We'll share. Hey, did you like that game? Did you like that level? And I think that's that dynamic that makes the games makes everything more interesting. Yeah.
Did you ever see this poster here? Hold on. Did you ever see this poster here, Francois, where they were in GameStop? They were this close to launching.
I have not. I don't have it, but I think I saw it online. Yeah.
So disappointing.
Can we have a panel vote? What color is your preferred Amico color? I'm wood grain all the way. Francois, you?
I like the GTO red or the white, the black. Also I like a few of them. The Founder Edition be great. For me, it's not a very, very important thing, the color, but I would say the white one, the ice.
I like the purple one myself. I wish there was a green one. I got the little mock-up of the green one here on screen, but It doesn't exist.
You never. Hey, wouldn't that be something?
Wouldn't that be something?
What about you, Wisp?
I like. Oh, excuse me. I like the black Amico. That's me.
Black Amico is cool. Yeah.
What color you like, Wisp? Still with us?
I don't think so. Wisp is gone. He's down.
It's amazing that I feel we're all part of this project. I mean, in some way, everybody who is in the chat we all make a difference too, and it makes things fun. I mean, I miss this.
Yeah. John Alvarado says translucent is off the table. Phil Adams said it wasn't a good idea.
Whoa.
Somebody needs to put me in touch with Phil. So I dropped his name earlier. I called him Nick Richards, but I don't know who I was thinking of. Phil Adams. Me and Phil need to have a talk about why clear is a good color.
Clear is the perfect color. It'll prove all
Smoke.
the haters wrong.
Well, like that translucent smoke color. You know, like the Saturn Skeleton Edition. That's what we want.
Right.
Or the N64 translucent colors. I mean, if Nintendo. Now I know that Nintendo is not child friendly, and we need to be careful with them. But hey, they were back then, and those colors freaking rocked it.
Well, what about those old like IMAX and stuff? That was.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still have my original ones from the '90s. I mean, I'm like an old man, so of course I have that stuff. But yes, the G3s, the clamshells, the blueberry, the tangerine, beautiful computers.
Like an old man.
I want the aqua one, dude.
I love how Shinobi wants to add that little like an old man. You're an old man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably I'm right at the age demographic where I actually had what's called OS2, IBM's platform. That they tried replacing everything with in the 90s. They tried taking out Microsoft with it. It didn't work out though. But we swapped to it for 2 years and then swapped back to an Apple computer.
Don't mind me asking.
I'm in my 40s.
You look great for 40s.
Thanks.
I don't think he swings that way, Sweet Tender.
I was just saying, dude. Not everything has to be that, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty fit, I guess. So, when you're a farmer, you need to be fit, or you're gonna die out there in the field working hard.
JM Del Santo says, "I want my pride flag colored LGBT Amico."
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah. A rainbow Amico,
no.
Be a little gaudy.
They're more nuclear family friendly.
Tommy still owes me 100.
I would figure that you would see a Pearl Essence one at some point, though, which would kind of, mimic the rainbow a little bit.
That would be pretty sweet.
You know what? You could make the rainbow if you buy every color of the Amigos.
That is true. And that's the right thing to do, honestly, when you think about it. I mean, because you really need to be, you need to be able to send home an Amico with every friend that you have. So, if you have 4 friends and you buy 5 Amicos, you can give each one of your friends an Amico. And then when you get together at anybody's house, there's never the need to potentially damage your Amico as you're transporting it from house A to house B, It just makes sense. It honestly does.
Speaking of those G3 Max, I've always wanted to get all the colors of those. Even though it would just take up a bunch of space, it would be pretty sick.
I think there's really, I mean, it's kind of getting off topic here, but I think there's really only four colors. There's some graphite tone ones, which are not translucent. But for the translucent tones, I think there's just I think they call it blueberry and tangerine. So it's I mean, as far as I remember, I don't remember any other colors unless they came out later on.
I think there were quite a few. The ones that, I mean, I had them in school, but they were like I'm talking the desktop Mac, not the laptop. I might have missed it.
No, I understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So Francois, obviously you love the Amico, but do you actually play any modern games at all?
These days less, but I like Heroes of Might and Magic, Hearthstone, StarCraft. I watch a lot of StarCraft. This is my favorite game for of all time since I'm a teenager. These kind of games here, you can strategy games, especially some shooters sometimes a little bit, but
excuse me,
Hearthstone is great. Diablo.
Francois, I'm sorry to cut you off. I gotta go, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for having me. Nice to see all you guys here.
Sweet and Tendy, I will see you in the DMs.
All right, buddy.
See you soon, man. It was really nice to see you.
Well, maybe I was wrong, Sweet. He might swing that way.
It's good to see you, Francois, and thanks for being here. This is really cool, dude.
Thanks, man, for being here too.
All right.
Hope to
Good
see you
night. Good
soon.
night, everybody. Have an Amico
Okay,
night.
man.
Take it easy.
Sleep well. Amico night. Amico dreams.
Yeah.
Dream about the GTO Red.
I always say have an Amico day and an Intellivision night.
Oh yeah, and it sounds good like that. But I mean,
Shane, Tommy doesn't have your money. It's in a what do they call that? Escrow. It's an escrow. Relax. It's still there. It's refundable at any time.
Now, I know Francois said that he was hoping you would invite other panel members on that were in the chat. Is there anybody else that you want to invite on, or is this something you're not open to, Tony? Are you open to having somebody else jump on the chat?
Like I said, the link's up there if somebody wants to jump on and talk.
Yeah, share to us about your favorite games, like a specific game that you can tell us about that you played a lot. You know, retro games, because I think any games, even if it's not retro, maybe it's a new game you tried and you played a lot, you spent hours.
Best beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo for you.
Excuse me?
Best beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo.
Oh,
What
yeah.
was it?
The beating up.
Maximum Carnage?
Final Fight. I played a lot of Final Fight. Turtle, Battletoads.
Oh, man.
You know,
yeah. Turtles in Time. Fantastic.
I always played with my best friend. I grew up with my best friend. We were playing video games, Super Nintendo all the time. That's how I grew up, playing with my best friend. With all the new games we're going to rent and other friends too. I mean, that's how we grew up in retro.
Carlo's been
Final Fight was great. So many good battle games.
Yeah.
Eaten up.
Carlo's been in the chat. He wants us to know he has over 200 $2 rap CDs. He wants us to know he's really excited about all his rap albums.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all brand Nubian CDs too. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's all brand Nubian. It's the same exact album 200 times.
Wada graded.
Yeah, every one of them.
And Genobi always makes fun of Maximum Carnage, and the game is not that good. It's not that good. But I actually played tons of Maximum Carnage because, like I said, I'm a huge Marvel fan. And my father is a Marvel fan, so that was like the only game he'd want to play. Like, oh, let's play the Maximum Carnage game.
This is what happened to you as a child.
Yeah. This is what ruined me as a child. And the funniest part is because we would play it, and he'd always be like, well, why can't you just pick up that garbage can? I'm like, Dad, that's part of the background. It's not a garbage can you can pick up. But why not? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't fucking develop the game, right? Like, Maximum Carnage is top tiers according to Michael Towns.
Yes, I agree. I even did a video on it about how fantastic that game is. It's the best. Maybe the best beat 'em up ever in the history of the Super Nintendo.
I played it, that game. I just don't remember, but I know I played it. Maximum Carnage, just don't remember.
They knew exactly what their clientele wanted, and they delivered exactly what you wanted, even if you didn't know that you wanted that. And that's essentially Maximum Carnage in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean,
perfectly executed.
I mean, sometimes you give them what they want, and sometimes you have to dictate what they want, right? And that's how you're a trendsetter, right? If you follow the trends, like if you do everything that Sony's doing or Xbox doing, you're just trying to capture that tiny audience. But if you set a new trend, if you give them something they don't even know they want yet, like the Amico, that's how you open up to a brand new audience. 3 billion potential unserved clients just waiting. Right?
Yes, and we're first to hear about it. We're part of it, and we want it to grow community-wise. It will. It's like a fire, The passion of video games is like a fire, man. It was
Francois is the spark that lights the fire of Amico passion. It's going to be an inferno blazing across the desert.
I mean, like I was with a friend, and you sometimes you have nothing to do, like TV. Okay, TV, watch something on TV. But when you have your Amico, Astro Smash, Evil Knievel, try that. I never played video games. Try that. Take that controller. Okay. Whoa. This is how it will happen. Just give a controller in the hand, and then put a game there that you downloaded. I mean, it's not a cartridge.
Yeah.
Game.
Pac-Man Wa says, are you into pinball, Francois?
it's a lot of fun. I mean, the one on Windows. You remember the one on? You had a few
Yeah.
games on Windows. You remember?
That was classic.
Yeah.
These
Everybody's played that pinball.
Skiing,
That's
pinball,
cool,
and
you're playing.
solitaire.
Yeah.
Exactly. Solitaire and in French, des mineurs. I don't know the mines, minor.
Oh yeah, Minesweeper.
Minesweeper. This is a good game.
Well, here's a question for you, Francois. If Phil Adam contacted you and said, Francois, we want to give you a test unit because you go around the line. You're always at places with lots of people. If they said, hey, we want to give you a test unit to show people the Amico and let them try it out, would you be willing to do that?
Yes, I would do that. I would install like Amico somewhere and maybe a public place. I don't know if we can do that, but I would try it myself and test it. And
you could be like a one-man road show, just going across Canada.
You know, Tony, I feel like you kind of like need to update him on some stuff. I think he's been out of YouTube for a little bit because he seems to not be aware of some of the happenings. Are you aware that they've actually sent out 2 test units to DJC and Mike Mullis?
Me?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, for sure, I know that. And just because earlier you mentioned instead of Phil Adams, you said another name, so I had not understood, but yeah, I'm very aware of everything.
There is a link on the. It's a pinned link if you want to pop in, Saggy, or anyone else who wants to hop in and talk.
I was really busy today. I was out there in the field, it was like 100 degrees, planting corn. But I seen Francois, and I had to jump on. I mean, it was a necessity. I was like, sorry, kids, hang out by yourself.
There's a half-planted field somewhere.
Drive yourself over to your activities today. I got Francois that I got to talk to. So this is what we're doing.
Genevieve. Man, I'm happy to meet you, by the way. I mean, thank you. It's great to meet you, and we'll meet other
Yeah,
people.
I'm essentially a nobody, but I'm a big fan of yours. So I'm extremely excited to be able to just be in the chat. You know, I can be there's guys that like would fawn all over people like with the last name Contry, but for me, those guys they're just nothing. A guy like you though, that makes me excited. Yeah. So I couldn't be happier to be here. This is like a meeting a celebrity, and I don't feel that way about too many people, but I feel that way about you. I hope Sagi comes on here and says hi too, because I think that everybody should get an opportunity to just speak to you. Well, it's not really face to face, but it's as close as face to face as that we can get. As far as a guy being down in Brazil, a guy being over in Chicago, and a guy being over here in Phoenix, Arizona.
And wherever
Wisp is passed out drunk on his couch, is what I'm guessing, but I don't know.
I mean, thanks, Genevieve. I mean, thanks for the very.
But since Genevieve brought up Pat Contry, you know, the hater. What do you think about Pat Contry and his feud with Tommy Tallarico? His hate for the Amico.
The country? Yeah. You mean what country?
Pat the NES punk. Pat Contry.
Oh, Pat. I think they gave a comedy show in some way. They have their side. They're one-sided. They're very one-sided, and they do their show with one side.
They're not open to new information.
They build their show through ridiculing Amico. You know, you can have an audience for ridiculing anything you want, right?
Yeah.
Usually,
I mean, they laughed at Einstein. They laughed at the Wright brothers. They said the Wright brothers said, "Hey, we're going to build an airplane. We're going to build a machine that's going to let people fly." And they laughed at them. And who had the last laugh? The Wright brothers, right? And that's what Tommy's experiencing that right now. They're laughing at Tommy going, "Ha ha, that's a stupid idea. It's never going to work." But who's going to have the last laugh, right? In a few years when the Amico launches.
It's always like that. It's always like that when you have something innovative, simple.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They laughed at Galileo. They said, "There's no way that the planets revolve around the sun. Obviously, the Earth is the center of the universe." He said, "No, I've proven it. I've used science, arithmetic, math, a telescope. This is how it is." And they laughed at him. They tried to have him excommunicated from the church.
Yeah, it's true.
But eventually the truth comes out, right? The truth always comes out. That's what's going to happen here with the Amico, I feel, people are going to pile on. They're going to say their things, make their videos, maybe ridicule the physical products.
I have to ask Francois one question because, if I'm going to ask him two questions and this is really going to predicate my opinion going forward on Francois. Do
Thanks.
you like the 32X?
Is that Spider-Man?
It is Spider-Man, but
on Sega 32X, I never played that one. I think. Oh yeah, I played a little bit. I played Virtual Fighter on the 32X.
that's a brilliant game on that. Brilliant game.
This was a good fighting game, but I didn't play the Spider-Man. I just played a few, I think, from 32X. It was Virtual Fighter, and I remember that when I was in the water in the swimming pool, and I would do movement like fighting in the swimming pool, I felt like in Virtual Fighter because the movement are like very. Like,
I thought I was the only one that would do that in the swimming pool, like pretend you were in a fighting game.
Yeah, you did that too.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah!
Like fighting in the swimming pool, it was like Virtual Fighter. Felt like that.
Hey, look
Did
at
you
that.
do that?
Even Hammock Man's in the chat. He says, "Do my eyes deceive me? Is that really Francois on the panel?" It is. That's
It
a
is.
live. That's not a video. That's the real live.
Okay,
Francois.
Tony, let's stop lying to the people. This is actually AI that's on chat with us. We actually can't. You can't get a celebrity like Francois on a show like this. Okay,
It's CGI.
when you got an F tier celebrity, a D tier celebrity in Tony, and you have an A tier celebrity in Francois, you know he's not going to come and join us. Come on,
Yeah.
this is AI. But I wanted to show you, Hammock Man, how amazing AI technology is, how far it's coming along, and why this writer strike is not going to end, because there's no need for these guys anymore when we could just do something like this. We have the man himself here, and he's not even here, and you didn't even know it.
You
I'm
can't
a
even
robot.
tell.
I'm a robot. I'm an Amico robot. Hello.
He's like the Terminator. He's an Amico robot sent back to the future to ensure
robot.
Tommy's vision comes to pass.
Exactly. New technology.
Yeah. So, what was the second question, Genovi?
Oh, it was. How does he feel about the Gizmondo and the CDI?
Is
The Gizmondo. The Gizmondo is kind of like it's like the cousin to the Amico.
Really?
Yeah,
In a
yeah,
way,
really.
it's just like a distant cousin.
Yeah. I mean, they're very similar. You know, the Gizmondo was a system launched in the early 2000s, way ahead of its time. Allowed for texting, GPS navigation on it. I mean, it was just an incredible device with an amazing library of 9 games. Well worth owning.
Gizmondo
But-
melts in your hand, not in your mouth.
That is true, but this one's not that bad actually. I have 3 of them, and
You can play games.
this one,
Like this
yeah,
game
yeah,
With a
yeah,
like Game Boy.
yeah.
Is it like the Game Boy?
It's better than the Game Boy. It's the Gizmondo.
It was even better. It was like older than Game Boy or newer.
No. Much newer. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, much newer.
And the games are similar to the Game Boy Color, or
It was kind of it was essentially like when the Palm PCs were out. You remember those at all?
Like the Blackberries.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of like trying to move the games that were coming out on that onto an actual handheld device, and do something that cell phones would eventually do, where they're moving all this stuff over to the cell phone tower. So like I said, like the Gizmondo offered navigation, it offered text messaging, had SIM card in it, and there wasn't anything on the market like that. Eventually, Nokia would follow suit with the N-Gage, and that's probably the closest system to the Gizmondo. But the Gizmondo only shipped 20,000 units. They spent,
Really?
I don't know, $500 million developing the system, and it just didn't pan out, unfortunately. But it has an amazing, high-quality library.
Yeah. Genovi's like Louis C.K. He's always willing to pull out his Gizmondo and show it to you.
Yeah. I mean, I can pull out the CDI too. My CDI I got from Frank Cifaldi that was broken, but hey, I got that fixed, and it's working all right.
Nice. So many consoles we have not heard about. It's interesting.
Yeah,
You've never heard of a CDI? You've never heard of the CDI? Hold on a second.
CDI? I'm not sure. What is a CDI?
It's an old system that Philips.
My heart is breaking. I love you, Francois, but I mean, the CDI is amazing.
For all the wrong reasons.
No, that is not true.
So,
That's absolutely not true.
Question for you.
Yes.
What is your favorite type of games?
My favorite type is probably grand strategy.
Strategy?
a grand strategy, I don't ever like talk about these type of games, but Europa Universalis or Stellaris or Football Manager. I probably have like 10,000 hours in Football Manager.
See, guys, I'm not the only one who likes looking at numbers go up.
Nice.
Everyone was making fun of me because I was like, I love this wrestling game that's all just fucking numbers. And like, oh
yeah, I'm freaking. I played this other game. It's I tell everybody it's just essentially it's spreadsheet manager, but it's called Basketball GM, in which is it's just a text game. So, but yeah, I pretty much love everything though. I have a really massive collection of games. I'm trying to thin it down a little bit right now, but for the most part, I really like just about everything. The games I play less though as I get older is RPGs, and I think it really the appeal for retro is stronger as I get older because I have less time with family and with work and everything else and declining health and anything else that goes on in life, right? Other responsibilities. So if you only have like 45 minutes to sit down, a lot of times with the modern game, it might be like 2.5 hours before you can freaking save and even get into the game. At least
now that you're saying that, you know what would help you with that issue?
Like becoming 80 years old and having everybody that's around you die and be the only person left alive.
That or getting an Amico, which has simple pick up and play games.
This is true. This is absolutely true. And this is why Francois and me are going to be amigos when this thing comes out.
Definitely.
How come you're not just coming on the panel? I don't understand. The link is in. Are you blocking her, Tony? Come on.
No, I'm not. She was on the panel the other day when we looked at her Fansly account.
Look here. Genovi, Tony, Segi, Francois. It was so far up here. Yeah, and Wisp, I can't even, he's below me technically because he's sorry, Wisp. I mean, you're not even here to defend yourself. We're just gonna toss you under that bus. It's where you belong when you join a panel and you don't talk.
Yeah.
That's okay. Welcome here, Wisp, Haunted Wisp. Do you like horror movies, Wisp?
I think he's past that.
Okay. And do you like beat 'em ups, like as a style of game?
Oh man, I love beat 'em ups. Paprium, if we're like talking like new stuff, Paprium for the Genesis. Have you played it?
Paprium.
Oh, what is it? She doesn't know who Francois is. How do you not know who Francois Tremblay is?
You traded me in for Francois Genovi?
Segi, Francois is an A-tier celebrity. If you don't know who Francois is, you need to just hit me up in my DMs and I'll educate you after this, okay? But this is a special occasion. This is an occasion that only comes across once in a lifetime. You need to hop in here so you don't miss out because once you find out who he is, you're going to have regrets for the rest of your life. We're not talking about some sort of D-list celebrity like a Pat Contry, a guy who's like, promoting emulators and shilling video games and is a complete hypocrite. We're talking about a living legend. A living legend.
Oh,
This is Francois.
He's going to sing an Amico love song for Sagi?
Please.
It's very bad. But
no, that was fantastic, dude. That was
still okay.
It's way better than I could do.
Bad is good. The bad song is still good,
Yeah.
But you need to try. You need to try to play a song, and it sounds okay.
Mince McVan says, "What is your favorite game, Francois?"
My favorite game, StarCraft 1, Brood War, and Chrono Trigger, Civilization 2.
If you're a Civ guy, does that mean that you play Europa Universalis?
I played mostly the two, just the two. Civilization 2, I played my old teenagers and on. I was still play. I mean, last time I played was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but I played a lot of Civilization 2.
I like
role-playing games. Skyrim, Morrowind is a great game. Morrowind's a game I really liked.
I've never played Morrowind. I've played the Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
I usually play a lot of different music, rock music especially. But because it's Amico time, because it's an encounter about Amico, I try to play Amico songs or just invent Amico songs. But,
Are we going to see you back on the panel here in a week?
Are you going to come back next week? All right. Look at that.
I'll come back.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I'll try to prepare some songs if I can, but just for fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's been 2 hours. I think it's a good cutting off point. Francois will be back next week. We'll definitely talk more Amico, more Francois.
I'll get my camera.
You know how we ended on this show? Love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.
Amico. We're gonna finish with a song.